What's up? What's up? What's up? We back in the building once again. It's your boy RANZOM65 playing. You know what it is. College football 25. And right now we did not look good for this season, man. We had some mishaps over the end of last season. We down to one tailback in the depth chart. We got a tailback who runs, but then he gets tired. Then guess who comes in next? The fullback. So now we are undermanned in the backfield. The roster looks okay. Quarterback, we got a bunch of quarterbacks. I like Flowers over this guy, but letting him run. Frost based on seniority. But I like Flowers, but we see what we can do. We got some quarterbacks out here once before that did pretty good, but they got moved down. That's why I don't like having too many quarterbacks. At least have about 4 or 5. We got too many. O'Neal did pretty good when I first had him. Deontay Hager stepped up to the plate and did some things, but also we got too many. Except for this is the issue here. We got one tailback, fullback, freshman, sophomore, and junior. I could have swore we had more tailbacks than that, but as they graduated all at the same time. So as you can see, based on the team schedule, I reckon we're 2-5 and we're lacking offensively. Help them win that game. I see them that one. See what they would do because they wanted to lose that game. We beat I played the moments in that one. We lost that by probably something offensively, touchdown, field goal, whatever. Lost it by touchdown and the field goal. We losing close games. You can tell us on the opposite side of the ball. Since we're ground and pound, we got blue out here. No offense showed up at all. We're not sure we got any injuries in the backfield or off the side of the ball. But I'm gonna play the rest of the season. At least make us get 5-5. We gotta do better. We 7th in the Sun Belt Conference. That's why recruiting plays a big part of this game. Great part. So we got some people that want to come over. We got a couple of 3 stars, couple of 5 stars, not 5, 3. And I think we got 2 4s that wants to come and play for us. So we're gonna play some of these games. I'm gonna try to push them into. It's too hard. It's too late now to make a end of the season run for the conference championship or a bowl. We might make a bowl bid, maybe. We can probably end the season be a 5-5 team. Sometimes in the playoffs, the middle of the road teams can be problems to get their stuff together. But as far as the backfield, we either got to find another way to move the ball other than just running, or pretend to play with more of a pass-heavy offense. We have a good amount of wide receivers. So let's see what we can do. Alaric Saltzman. Here's our tailback, Tavion Grant. 8 touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards in the season. Some of that season, you look on the offensive line right now. You got 3 people to the left side of the field that are yellow, which means they're tired. So let's see what we can do. Got to reinvent the wheel. And our pass videos, you see us running the ball a whole lot. Maybe not doing the best you can. I'm calling the plays that work for us, you know what I'm saying? People say you run the same thing over and over. Hey, it ain't broke, don't fix it. Got a pretty good start rushing attack. Made some play action.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6 yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses and they test their physicality.
Fires to the big fella. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like the rivalries matter so much.
Good job. Take that.
All the fans talking about
keep away a little bit.
In particular, that's why it means more.
But how's everybody this weekend going? It's Sunday night here in where I live in my state. See, that's a big fullback there.
5 yards on the first down play.
Next time I put him in, I'm going to use him as a hammer. Wear him down a little bit. But maybe on the hammer, great. Good. Got some receiver that can move. Look on the goal line, sit.
That didn't bust for a long
got a back, another fullback. He's okay. He's a big old guy. Big old stout guy you can see in the pad.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team. And we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield.
They do some weird stuff sometimes. They keep it free.
Bought a little time. Let's it go. On target.
Here we go.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
Line getting set on second down.
They think can run. They might try to crash the middle, load the box up, and try to go outside with the wheels fail.
The defense wouldn't let it
come on, Chili ran to the tailback.
They lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football.
This team of 3-3. They made a road. It would be a problem.
Instinct, running downhill and making it.
There you go.
He powers his way ahead.
Come on, shoestring tackles. Come on.
Looking at 4th and 2.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to
you got to try everything you can to try to win.
It's complete to the right. They drag him down,
That's
but
a big
not
back
before
end.
he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10.
To the left side.
Back to throw. It's Frost.
Back there, what I gave it to him.
They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down.
No. Audible, yeah. Swing right.
He's looking to throw.
Pull that guy with.
And he just
come on, corner. Tight end. You never drop those.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and
short
short
hands.
from
A
the
big
29.
guy. Okay, out. Sure hands.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Under.
Catch in the middle. It's Blunt. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead,
Cross kind of live now. He know I pull it.
Offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it.
This offense is doing pretty good. So when I'm at the hand, we do okay. I want to be able to have this team, but I'm not at the hand running things. That computer can hold its own.
It'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening.
Sometimes I'm at the hand, we do
now with a new set of downs. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Put the hand in. Put the big
and you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back line.
And it's in for a touchdown.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after
usually go
their
for
last
2.
game, so how about you come out this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start
again. Do a formation so make everyone that come in for a certain formation.
Touchdown drive.
This red bar is crazy. That should be full power when it's red like that.
Just into the end zone, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Louisiana's offense has its first opportunity of the day.
Probably right in their foot. Probably been they started off with not getting in the 4-3, in 3-4, not doing cover
about
all.
The importance of tackling on defense, never more so than it
just
came
to the
like
right,
this.
so now we're gonna shift right
in the backfield that can make people look
right
silly. You better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot early and often.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try it over the left side. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these 2 got together, Colin.
That's for a counter. I'm back to stay home.
You beat your rival,
you walk you down to the end.
Rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes
right
long.
Here.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls
I'm
this
back.
one
You came
out
up too
today,
far.
Their fans are going to be bragging about this.
Got
one
walled
for
in. He's right in position. You kept outside shoulder, outside.
1st and 10.
Sprint to left.
Might as well
right, pick a lane. Pick a gap. There you go.
All
you gotta do.
Good
job,
3. Interior defense stuffing the run for nothing. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Right to the left. Spread. Linebacker spread.
He's looking to throw.
Trying to pass. Linebacker.
Grabbed over the middle.
Just tell you to spread.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that
spread. He should be in a high hook. Change the drop.
They'll keep it on the ground. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
To the left.
Movement here from the tight end.
Right. No.
They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap.
All right, EA. It's the late player switch. I want to get that cornerback to the tackle. Wait the whole second. That D-line shift that one. There we go. Ain't doing nothing but just running here and getting it and squeaking right by. Try to switch to that cornerback to make that tackle. Good next guy in front of him. Caused him to jump out early.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First and 10, they're down to the 25.
B, that way. Line up.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Put you in position to make a play.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the incompletion brings up a second down.
Line stay the same. Linebacker shit. Corner stay over the top.
To throw. Finds his back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile
I need the surge.
Feeling some heat. Makes
hands on him. Come on, get your hands up.
And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
To the air, it's Frost. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires and picked off. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards.
Should have waited. I wanted to hit him in his break, not go. I wanted him to hit him in his break, not go to where the route was supposed to be going.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hit him. So you turn that corner, I want to send it right through there.
Responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run,
every time they caught it, my baby had to turn and chase
in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
You can't do that in the game.
Looking to pass on second down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Raging Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled, tried to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Watch the under route. Watch the under route.
Couldn't find a man and just had to
Good
throw
job,
it
D.
away to avoid a negative play.
Good job, defense.
Nice job by the
Hell, that
defense
offense
there.
got
Mixing
to
up
finish
their
the
look
offense.
there. 3rd and long in field goal range.
Ten
They
about
go
one
zone
more. People, you know.
coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's just the IQ of the game, not the IQ of the human being running. That corner, that tight end made it great. I want to see it right when he made it break. He did about to end his route.
He'll
Some
bring it
defense
out
are
from
more
inside his own
button match instead of skill
He was
based.
hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
I don't throw it early.
And the offense
Throw it
takes
early. I
over
can
to
do that.
dip
Still wait
into
until he
its
gets
bag
into the
of
route
ball
and
plays.
get cars like a pick like that.
Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Good job. Good breakout.
At the 35,
No wheels on.
bulldozes him.
On
And
the
the
wheels.
first guy couldn't get him, but the second
You got
one
that breakaway
does,
feed.
but not until he picks up the
He getting
first
momentum.
down.
Keep
Give
feeding
him
him.
105 yards on the ground, and that's just another
got some
routine
weight.
day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
2nd and 8.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
But they know this formation. They change it.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Well, and on these little push
Good play,
passes,
but trying to go
timing is
wide
so
is not
important.
really
You're trying to snap it right as he's
ideal.
getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the
But
outside.
once you do
neighbor.
that, I sound like he
Puts
did in
the
previous
defense
games.
in
It's
such
on.
a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out.
Come on, this red boy is stupid.
Shank missed it. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field.
Could have went for it.
David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to
I
settle
had
for
a
a
good
field.
hard run. We
I
couldn't
think if
even
you
pay him
want to
back
take
with
the
a
next
touchdown.
step
It's
too
unreal.
here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass
They
from the
got
jet
it around
sweep.
here.
Still on his feet.
You
They'll
can't get all
move
of
the
it.
chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type
No,
of
field goal
play
kick will be
can really
accurate. That
give
thing
you a
is going
shot of
crazy.
momentum. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe
54.
I go for it more. But Jesse, I think this
He probably couldn't afford that guy had it
just
out.
finish stronger.
Yeah, it can be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Looking to throw, it's Frost. They're bringing heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off. Trying to
All right,
take
Frost,
it
you can
back.
out the game.
He's at the 20.
I'm taking you out for some reason. Give me my dude. Let's go.
Interception, he took it all the way back.
He's gonna make it
Sets
stop
up
off
his
making
offense
dumb
at the 17-yard
dumb
line.
decisions.
Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go.
He's good opening drive. Now we come out here in the second drive. He's still installing 2 drives. He's stalled.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It's good. And guys have the field goal. Now they have the lead.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
They got people here watching us play.
Down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot and see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. If you're going to be aggressive,
I got here watch, you got to win.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
I love when players understand situations. They understand where the 1st down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north.
54. Okay. I'm sick of you getting beat. I'm sick of watching that guy come across your face every play. You're a sophomore. Put the right tackle in.
It's out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Too big bodies.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. It's runs like that that can really help your field position
before you got pulled. The tackle by 2 tackles.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today,
one thing I did want to do, make a good defense, give offense a chance. You can't do stuff like that.
I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays
we've seen in panic.
But really, this game is going to come down
to go to a run formation to the pass formation
when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
It's going to come down to
just about set for the second half kickoff.
Run formation and then pass formation.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Speed of 90.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisiana has it back in the region. Cajun offense headed to the field.
The peaks
was
and
in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you.
You got to
see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
You're going to play strength to the tight end side.
It's a draw. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains.
I got a question. Why my D tackle I don't go the other way where the tackle was at? Bounce formation spread.
From the gun, wants to pass.
That's under.
Snagged in the middle. H. McGowan. Coming through that 3rd down conversion
and
they'll mark it at the 43.
Like
the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field.
Yeah, turnover.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that
doing
thing.
coverage right up front. Got to come on with it.
Last time, let's see if they throw it again on
I
second
lost some
down.
people that front that causing pressure. Sykes is gone. Other guys gone.
Side.
There you go.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that
good job, 40.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Makes his connection.
You can't keep doing that, though.
Yardage as they move it to the 44. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there was some
we make a good play one play, then we go to haywire the next play.
To the air on first down. Excellent
coverage. Catch it.
Good use of the hands to knock it away.
Down.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down.
Take it away from him.
The snap sets up to throw.
Going back on. Come on, man. They run the same play in the middle.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big
over and over. Come on,
and
underneath.
First down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the air one more time. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he releases the ball on that first down pass and never had a chance. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up. This one 3rd and long. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
They're going to score enough for this. I got kids visiting me trying to recruit.
Good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
That is no good.
Let's go.
Guys, they missed a chance to
I got kids visiting me trying to recruit and say y'all playing. I ran this play 100 times over.
The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
That'd have been Spencer the Stallion Strickland. He gone. That'd been the guy last night, Hardy, last season. He gone.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got
Bring the big truck back out. Bring the big truck out. There we go. I'm going to keep him in the barrel over. I got that right tackle and next to that left tackle. I'm not getting pushed like the other guard was getting pushed.
From a senior, don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This offense has a second down play. Using his legs, it's Grant. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
We got 2 tackles on one side.
Down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going.
It's working.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be
double team, 75, 50 double team, 70 push out up the linebacker.
Run it with the fullback.
75, they tell you double team kept out with 50.
If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
Good try.
They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range.
Fullback is nice, but whenever the party get in there, that's faster than him, in trouble. There we go.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong.
All we can do right now is just play. They do the underplay, they keep running. You have to do this.
One mid on a running back, and he usually falls.
Let's see, you got to get that.
Sheer mass and strength.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Trying to get to it. And he
come on.
Get home, and the quarterback goes down.
You tell me that guy is faster than my quarterback?
Here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight.
Come on, game. No, just forget it.
chance. Missed it.
That don't make no sense. The second one he didn't miss. Look at that
still
red
down
bar.
by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
I don't understand that.
Here comes the Louisiana offense
Should be a
onto
full
the
power
field.
bar.
The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure.
Get down the
because
field and
other
we start. Get down the
side's
field and we
not scoring
start.
either. But if you can find that one thing,
We have 6 points on the field. 6 points.
maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
We put more points in the kicking recruiting.
Off the play fake. Got it in the middle.
Easy play. Easy play.
And they'll finally
Sit.
get it
Go down there and sit.
after a terrific pickup. Ball is at the 35.
Oh,
It's
he got
1st and
alert.
10.
Zone off.
Wide out in motion. This time they'll go to the running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in
Get the
front
running
of
and
him.
dart. We got to get red zone. We style out.
Uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage
Get
and
under the
create
cover. They're
negative
going right under the coverage.
Getting some heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Every time we get a free run, we miss.
Call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
Let's see. Okay.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle and make an incredible catch. It just gives some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness. They've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Not allowing them to get there.
It's Flowers. It falls in.
Go for it, man. Go for it. You lose the game, go ahead and go for it.
That's going to do it for the quarter, guys.Louisiana has the lead.
I'm going to use with the line.
As we switch ends
I get the ball to
let's
Bill, we
take
can
a
do
quick
something.
look at the national rankings.
Put that and try to get the Bill soon.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
Get Bill across the middle, we can do something. He has the wheels. Just gotta get it to him.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout by the offense.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Further away from him.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Right there, turn.
He's got him and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of
get the ball to Bill, we can do something.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires into traffic.
Come on. Flowers.
He's at the 30.
Whatever. Just take it for what it is, man.
Inside the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Louisiana.
But we can't do that on defense. The EC ball's coming to us. We knock them down.
You break on a football, you got to
bat them down.
And go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part. Takes it back to the house for 6.
Here's where you get your butt kicked, so get a kick.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here.
Keep it in their hands.
Is go 13-6 right now. Right back.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. The give to the fullback. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, how about that play call? 3rd down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground.
Turn the corner. It's amazing how they can just leap and make that tackle.
Man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And they put the
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Come on, really? Really? You swat that down, really?
Off the tip, really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
That's crazy to me.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Pick it up higher.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. At the 45 on his way. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down.
The backfield hurting us.
Man, what a scramble by the quarterback. 4th quarter, need a play, 4th down. He makes it happen. This home crowd is going nuts. We got a great one on our hands.
Finds his man. It's Blunt. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I feel like the defense right now is living rent-free in this QB's head. Of course, they picked him off the last drive. They almost picked him off right there. This defense is doing a nice job mixing up their looks, and they're completely confusing.
I'll tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers, and then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a 1st down, big fella.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Finds his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Yeah.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. Dumps it off in the flats. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. On the move, he fires. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Pushes for the goal line.
Points if he left on the field.
Tackle, but the official has tossed his
Come on, dude. Yeah, thank you. Screw us, ref. We had a holding call all game.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First and goal for the offense.
All game. Not getting rid of him. Call holding.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's step 1.
Look at the score.
Offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They're sending out the regular kickoff unit, and even with 2 timeouts left, I think they're going to sit there on defense and watch the clock hit 0 if they do this.
I guess his composure must be low.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these 2 schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
I wasted one.
The give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Start changing my punt formation, give Bill a chance. He got some wheels.
The other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
You got to get there. You have to catch that.
He had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Going up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
One of the reasons this defense is so hard to move the football on, they've got a safety back there who's just reading the QB's eyes, and he's so athletic and so fast. He's able to break passes up, and right now, it's like he's just toying with the quarterback. He's inviting him to try and take some shots, knowing that he's going to get there to disrupt the ball.
We'll fix it.
This is why the passion of
I'm just going to send the season. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
When you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
Got to rebound, but this one stinks.
Should have won that game.
We have circled for a reason. It's a rival.
6 months on the guy that came, people that came to visit. We dropped him.
Start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David.
I had to recruit better, but since all these stupid game deal breakers make your team sore. I don't understand that constant deal breakers. A lot of people say you too close to home. After the deal break, you would like to be close to home. If people come watch you play. Yep. Your games that we should win. They 1-6. We'll probably struggle against them too. Change our uniforms. Lost 2 home games back to back. Probably lost 2 people that wanted to commit to the team.
Welcome, everyone, to what is going to be a wet and sloppy affair. The skies are wide open, and we are certainly in for some challenges to ball security today as we get ready for this showdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
And it's in.
We got to use the catch catches, dropping passes.
Well, hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but
great possession tight ends.
Getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end.
Player 3 season.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. On the move, it's Grant. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down.
After the red ball, give me that red ball count. That's something good for him.
Down to the 49.
Got to open play.
Got to this offense. Looking to move it through the air. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Buying some time. He turns it loose to the left. Pulls it in inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And you talk about catching the defense sleeping. They did not think they were going to throw it to the fullback. He breaks loose, wide open for the huge gain. Nice play by the big man.
What do we do to spot me now, though?
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. And he's in for the touchdown.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
They're trying to get to it, and he got
I understand that concept. I'm throwing.
It's incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown.
That's a game glitch. In the process of throwing the ball, my momentum going forward. How to throw the ball out of contention.
Nice job by the kickoff team.
I can see me hitting as I'm running back, but I'm throwing and stepping through. Arms going forward.
The Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Solid.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Now the play fake. Pressure coming.
There we go. They're gonna make all week long. We're gonna find something that works on the block scheme. We're not doing like a different block scheme.
Last game they were sacked 5 times.
Our
Obviously
turn
lost
to
that
change.
football game. Early in this one, they're having
We
issues
have
again.
double gunners.
Keeping their quarterback
Get stuff like that on the outside. Why you didn't catch it? Caught. Man, catch and run down the sideline. That small kick.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. That last
Catch and
touchdown
run down the
drive was
sideline.
surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football.
And he breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in
really
space
gonna play
where
the
he's
tight
able
end,
to
but
use
we're
his
able to pull
speed.
who?
Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and
I
7.
can see if it was a tight end, scoot to the right and then kick out on the end.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive.
And I can't tell you how easy it is when you're going to throw the ball consistently.
Pass rush coming after the
got
quarterback,
popped,
and they get him at the 32.
Late pop.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down.
You got that.
Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Dude.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. That pass not closes. He
like
got
crap.
drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Crazy rear thing again.
He ought to be able to use this first
Get
punt to pin
outside.
him deep. And it'll be downed right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Big fullback's got it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll power it inside with
I put you there for a reason.
And a good, solid pickup before the
Now where they
defense
going?
cuts him
They're
down.
gonna go right back over.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
That's why I put you in
They
that
thought
gap.
they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Can they catch him? Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. From the gun, running back on the move. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's in for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Now we're looking alive. We had a 1 and 16.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
We'll be okay.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
Close games. We lost a bunch of close games, and it just shows the offense is missing certain pieces. You're gonna stall.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Guess I'll play with a center.
They want to throw it. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball.
Bill's feet will be at 90, so Rich might just be slow. You can't get out the luck quick enough. See?
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40.
Usually.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Feeling some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the ball. On the run, it's Grant. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first.
Well, I said that play usually looks good. You got sacked 3 times this quarter. We don't ever get sacked like that. Rushing yards are low. Get that up.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the shotgun, the inside give. Puts him in the spin cycle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. He now has 91 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Leaves it with the running back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
I think that
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Big hand, man.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, pre-snap shit.
Hand off to the fullback. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fullback's got it. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Give to the fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. The give to the fullback. And he'll break the plane for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go?
The tables do turn all the time. We're driving people in the last 2 seasons.
You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now.
We getting drove back.
Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense.
Like, how's he getting through there?
Solid work and execution
like he just vanishing.
First down as they mark it at the 40.
Looks like I'm pitching inside.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Like he just teleported through the line.
The give to the back. At midfield, he's got
Look at this.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position.
I got knocked over, right?
Running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles. And, you know, it's just and the plus one advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds.
Like a squeeze block.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical.
Really great.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that run.
You'll let you don't pick it up.
Ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to power their way ahead. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football.
It's like you're not trying to pass. I don't understand why.
When facing off against this offense.
Hit hard
just no time to pass the ball.
It on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Blunt. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
But that's odd to me.
New set of downs after that completion.
The tight end not releasing.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Ball carried by the running back. Tackled at the 44.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the 1st down.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Unloads to the right. And that pass is intercepted.
How you high point there to the really tone?
And after the pick, everybody going the other way.
I don't like throwing the ball sometimes.
To the 47. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself
he has some nice looking routes to throw him way up. It's been like a nice little soft touch.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
I don't get caught like he's slow.
The 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There it is. That's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week.
What
routes to be ready for, and then you jump
around
and you make
they were taking everything to the house.
Just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
I made a team that was out of
the 10. Here he comes.
close to my hometown, Texas. I put them in the game, like when it comes to recruiting. Everybody in Texas, we see everybody from Texas. I guess I took this team and placed the team in Louisiana.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a offense that they can prove. Like, we're here.
I had that team out of Texas.
We can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout was called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Like Louisiana, some Texas.
4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Next time I do that, get on this, add a school instead of replace. So better recruit.
Looking to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Flowers. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Here's the return
to the channel. Welcome to the episode 12.
Kickoff coverage, and he'll get stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got a major step back in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen. It's got to start on this drive.
Now we 2-5, 2-6.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first.
Got a lot of running room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Got to mix our offense together. So we got the jet.
They'll give it to the back. They make the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running
tight end
downhill
open.
right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Tight ends get loose.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Going to work to the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Better composure.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable for that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
He'll ride his man on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
I'm talking about, you know, I know how to fix that. I'm going to go on formation so they're going to the coach suggest. Get us a good blocking set. When you need a good blocking set, help them get loose. I think they keep playing the formation.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David.
I got to look how I want it. Right tackle, you hold it.
So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Looking to throw, it's Frost.
I'm not going to be there.
This time it's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Blunt. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down.
Tight end open. Just trying
to throw it again.
Right there.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Why don't you release the ball?
QBs and receivers on 3rd down. Everything has to happen just a split second sooner.
We're not.
They're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
To give to the big fullback.
Throw the play action.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, rolling up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Different players.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Running back goes in motion. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Nope.
And the defense drags him down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
Come on, Tiga. Thank you. For that 1st down, you stupid pity.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Nice.
There's no real good spot on the field for a roughing the kicker penalty, but I'd say putting the offense in the red zone is extra bad. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in.
But we're not going to come out like I knew it can be.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game.
Same amount of speed, all they do faster. No, she feel bad. Want to get him on the 4th down. Probably get you playing time.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Might as well give it to him again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Come on, Bears.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Frost. Coming after it, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. The back goes in motion. They'll run the option. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal.
Got hit and fumbled.
Now on the option. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. So 3 previous red zone trips and 3 points. It's not efficient. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time. They'll run the option.
Let him score.
Into the end zone he
Let him
goes.
score. But you can't do it again.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is. And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the big fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Sticks it in his belly. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the fullback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the fullback. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Tempo and overdrive. Run it with the fullback. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. They build this lead here in the 4th, and man, has this been a long time coming as this brutal losing streak is close to ending.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner is stopped. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd and 7 from the 15. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Terrell. Stopped after making the catch.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
It's
going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got it.
How?
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Had him in a
Georgia
press.
Southern really efficient on offense.
That's a first down.
Another.
He's looking to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Got beer.
How about these defensive ends nowadays? No matter what scheme they're in, they're so strong, but so quick. So they can beat you with speed, or they can go through you. Either way, it's a tough spot for that offensive tackle to be in. And you saw that right defensive end come up and make this.
Wrap up clean.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Temple tackles. 19 yards. Taking a 19.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Terrell. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work on this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. They were on the move. The 2 straight incompletions had them staring at third and 10.
The arrow pad opened up the secondary.
Throws for the tight end.
Wide open.
Touchdown, Georgia.
I don't know how.
Made the grab and finished the
Making
deal
it believe.
in the end zone.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Just silly stuff, dog. Giving them life. Shouldn't.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
At the 35, brings up third down.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a guy that was a man down with him.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Headed to the end zone. A late game touchdown to put 6 on the board.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Linebacker, like I say, playing linebacker.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Real life.
They'll throw it on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us.
Yeah, right.
Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,
okay,
I'm Luis Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We struggling offensively. We need some more help. But you can take back points. I put 10 coach ability points in the wrong thing. Something else. Look at this board real quick. I know we lost some people. You can't turn the game on here. Let's get out here. Gotta keep. Kind of week 12. Talk about Coach Prestige. Take this off. like he's okay wide receiver based off his the scouts. Oh, you looking at him? He got Raging Cage looking at him. He might go Raging Cages. That's how he beat us. He got 24 targets. You got these guys down here. Need him. He got no scholarship. He's in there. Alright, yeah. Let me activate it. Be tough to get it. Got this punter. He's trying to go to OSU. Our receiver 6'3". I can't remember everybody down. Difficult. It's a good pickup. 6'3", 17. Alright. I ain't got no more coaching points needed. From Beaumont, Texas. Told you. Anybody that's from that you put a school from Texas, all the Texas team show up. He's a right outside linebacker. Four-star wide receiver. So I understand, look, the proximity at home, we have an A+, which is good. There's a B-, but like I told y'all, the Dragons are out of Glen, Texas. So the proximity should be a B based on the team itself, not the team I replaced. They got some good deal breakers on this game. Not only are they weird, but they're well thought out to actually hinder you from getting you gotta go. So you got a 4-star quarterback that committed. He's from Houston, Texas. You see? So we got a 4-star quarterback from Houston, Texas. The team is supposed to be based out of Glen, Texas. But since I took over a team from Louisiana, no proximity home not an issue, but the other team I just showed you, the 4-star guy, or where is he? I just showed you guy from Beaumont, Texas that made it. Where's the other guy from Texas? It was a, where did he go? It's all like I said about these deal breakers are set up for you to actually fail, not succeed. Yeah, the guy that had a deal breaker was this guy here, wide receiver from Freeport. The team I took over, he's from Louisiana, but the team is based out of Glen, the Dragons. Which one carries a bigger weight? The team I created based on your name out of Texas, or the team that was I took over or replaced? Which one takes prominence? Should be the first, because if that team was I took over Louisiana team, the team I'm playing with now based out of Texas, it shouldn't be A+, it should be a B-. That's why this deal breaker stuff. I hope they fix that for the next 20. College 26 next. That's too much. You rebuilding a program. The guy from Katy. No 4 stars when they come here. He's open. Deal breaker. Championship contender. We got D minus. He needs a B minus. But he won the conference championship last year. He won a conference championship and a bowl game. The deal breaker is Coach Prestige. He's a quarterback, 6'205. I have a B minus. I have an A. Why would you want a B minus? That makes no sense. My Coach Prestige is an A. A supposed to be good in school next to last time I checked. But we need a B minus to obtain him. Come on, think things through. Like leader thinks things through. That's a 4-star quarterback. We need that type of stuff. Deal breaker here. He's a right guard. But because usual, if we have a D, you need a B, you can make us a C or a C plus. This guy open. Deal breaker. Athlete, run stopper. Most likely a D tackle. We have a D. You need a B minus. Come join us. Help us get to that B minus status. Ain't gonna just come always putting 2s on the field. Or 2-star people. It's gonna take some of y'all to come through. 7, he's a quarterback, deal breaker. Close to home. He from Mississippi. So I saw how is Mississippi close. You got 2 states in between us. We should be a B minus. These deal breakers just make the game more competitive and tough on the people that are trying to better themselves. We might leave the Sunbelt Conference and go somewhere else. I might just add the school, replacing the school. Maybe the recruit board just might change. See, my team based out of Texas. Texas is full of talent. 3 stars. He open from Florida. Playing style is A. You want a B. You don't want to succeed. Deal breaker, close to home. B minus. We have a B plus, B minus. Now, see, the team is out of Texas, but last guy I showed you was Shreveport, Louisiana. The team I placed out of Louisiana. Which one is it? Second. He has a kicker. He has his 5th left guard. 3 star. He's a middle linebacker. Plug him up, just to plug him up. Need more offensive people, anything. Need more tailbacks and receivers. 5th. The breaker too close to home. You got any committed athletes. He's going to Air Force. Going to Rice. He's 5'10", 3 star. I didn't see him. Had him. He's elusive. He's elusive backs. Might lose him to A&M. You're not on board. A&M can have him on the elusive guy. Then they go scout him. You gotta build that backfield up and front line. 6. Good. Let's see these guys earlier. He's on our list. These are power bad. We might get him. He's a 3-star. Elusive. He's going somewhere else. I think I picked up 2 more best we can possibly use on that board at the top. He's a receiver. He's going to Georgia. He's going to Southern Miss. Fullback. Somebody's going to keep moving. He wants some tight ends. Second. I want to block the foot. I want somebody that's going to be moving like a utility fullback. How you tell Mika you too late? Alright, got him on the board. Lock. First vertical threat, see that's nice. And he can get up the field. Let's go to the board. These two backs real quick once we just added. Get some elusive and they 3 stars. So these guys that might not see the field. He got committed. He might need a restore. We're gonna be with him from UNLV and San Antonio. There's an R to him, not a money to him. That's kind of shit. Recruit. Next week. At the bottom of the Simba conference. We got a linebacker gonna leave based on playing style. I don't know what his issue is with free safety. Good. He got Arkansas 6-2 next game. Look at the conference standings. We should be close to the bottom of the Sun Belt. Overall, we are at the bottom. Let's check outside. We on the weak side at the bottom. We won that fight record. Points forward, 185 points from the 208. 208. Overall's 81. We got a chance. Overall's 83. Wow, we are what? We 1-3, 1-5 in conference. Boy. He commits. He didn't move. He getting close. You might have to go ahead and give it up. And they'll sit down, waste my time, but they get what they gotta get. I got time to get in here right here. I don't want this gym. Alright, it's not the house. You gotta be a schedule. Overview is where we in the lead, so he should be okay sitting there. Ring is close. He's right again. He's gotta be as he looks like. I hope he gets in. Yep, he's going in. Where's not the house? Schedule visit. It's gonna be 12. We'll take no, we doing this note. Take this off. Can I fix it? Is it? Can I rechange it? We don't want to do that. Take it off. Copy the wrong thing. I wish you could take that off. I don't want to put that for his visit. You got 3-star, 6-1 hybrid. Deep threat. And he can beat him against team that beat us by a touchdown. Raging Cajun. He's a 3-star kicker. I want his punter. Punt much a lot of points. Punt as we proceed. We got to the top of the board. That should be up here. I just had a job. Make find out a little easier. Come on, Tuma. Just go ahead and come on over. Say here, boys. Still gonna take him. I didn't watch the guy string, but play the game without us and win. Well, according to the schedule, we have 3 games left. Not looking good. We're gonna end up being 6 like we know the last 3. Till I see them to the end. I force a win. Okay, that's how you do it. I'm not gonna force. I want to score myself. Okay, so we ended right there. Right there. We got better defense, so you even gotta stand there. Get out of here. Sunbelt West. We got the bottom. We not out of it yet. We can still pull up to maybe 4. We gotta play good defense and play good offense. We'll stop the stream right there. Thank you guys for peeping in and sneaking in and checking it.